Supreme Master Ching Hai tearfully present the Shining World Hero Award to Odin, the Great Pyrenees, plus $2,000 for vegan goodies, with a big hug and lots of kisses. You are an outstanding example of love in action and touch our heart so much. May God's blessings always be with you and your loved ones. Shining World Hero Award recipient Odin, the Great Guardian Pyrenees. Continue watching to learn more.
Radiant viewers, if you love some blessed Caribbean countries, St. Eustatius is the perfect choice for your next travel destination. There, you will be warmly greeted with "Hoe gaat het?", which means "how's it going?" in Dutch, the official language on this island. I'm Carlisle. The nature-loving people of St. Eustatius send you love and bliss to brighten your days. Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths, and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Even loving, caring animals also contribute in this noble category. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Ching Hai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Invention Award, etc. etc. These awards are to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring, and courageous people who walk amongst us, as well as heroic, beautiful animal co-inhabitants whose acts are worthy of praise and gratitude. Please join us as we share the amazing story of a heroic Great Pyrenees dog named Odin, whose intelligence and heroic acts are beyond our imagination. Odin was adopted by Roland when he was a puppy. Odin and the other family dogs, including his sister Tessa, are the guardians of 8 goats, protecting them from wild animals on their home premises. These goats represent Roland's love for rescue animals, as they were saved by Roland from a commercial farmhouse. In addition to the goats, there are also hens and horses on Roland's property. They all share the blessing of being rescued by Roland. In October 2017, a wildfire broke out in Sonoma and neighboring counties of Northern California, United States of America, including the major city of Santa Rosa. Named Tubbs Fire, this wildfire was one of the most devastating in the history of California, as thousands of homes were burned to the ground, tens of thousands of acres of land charred, and human lives lost. As the wildfire quickly spread, residents rushed to evacuate their homes. Roland Hendel and his daughter Ariel Hendel, both the caregivers of Odin, were among those fleeing and only had moments to gather themselves and leave the area as the wildfire closed in on their properties. When Roland got in the car and was ready to leave, he wanted to make sure Odin was with him.
Looked at me like I was crazy. when I told him we had to go, and sort of had got this panic look on his face because he doesn't like to be, he doesn't like to not listen, but he will if he's doing his job. So he sat down and he wasn't going to go.
It was at this moment that Roland realized that to Odin's sense of duty was keeping him from leaving the goats and other animals behind. Reluctantly, Roland has no choice but to leave Odin and the rest of the animals before it was too late. Kind-hearted viewers, we now pause for an important message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Be vegan, make peace. Welcome back to our show. What happened to Odin when he stayed with the goats during Tubbs fire? Let's hear more from Roland.
So the next day, I came back with a shovel to see if I could find anything left of them and bury them. And everything was still on fire. Our house was leveled, the trucks had melted. So at this point, there's no way I believe they'd be alive. But coming up over this ridge, I saw all these little dots moving, and then I could make out Odie's tail. I started crying. I couldn't believe it, and I thought, oh, maybe I'm dreaming, maybe I'm hallucinating.
To Roland's absolute surprise, Odin was still alive. Remarkably, all the goats and the other rescue animals, including the hens, the horses, and the sheep, were also safe and well, all thanks to Odin's heroic bravery.
Odin was in pretty bad shape. His paws were badly burned. His fur was all singed. All of his whiskers were melted. His eyelashes were melted. He was having trouble with his eyes. Obviously breathed a lot of smoke. So he was in pretty bad shape. And when he came up to us and he collapsed in front of us, we told what a good boy he was.
Odin was taken to the veterinarian and thankfully was nurtured back to health. Touched by his intelligence and heroic acts, our beloved Supreme Master Qinghai tearfully present the Shining World Hero Award to Odin, the Great Pyrenees, plus $2,000 for vegan goodies, with a big hug and lots of kisses. You are an outstanding example of love in action and touch our hearts so much. May God's blessings always be with you and your loved ones. Our association members in California organized an award presentation ceremony to honor Odin. Odin's caregivers, Roland Handel and Ariel Handel, received the award on his behalf.
Dear Odin, it is with much admiration and gratitude that we present to you the Shining World Hero Award. This award is presented in recognition of your extraordinarily acute senses, attentiveness, loyalty to humanity, and caring spirit of friendship protecting the herd, providing us all with a shining example of God's blessed gift to humankind, the animals. The horrific Tubbs fire engulfed Northern California, including the area in and around your home in October 2017. The family had minutes to flee, but you would not enter the car, sitting down to let Daddy know you had a job to do. Left behind due to space limitations were 8 precious rescued companion goats whom you were responsible for. In came the blaze, destroying everything in its path. Your herd and a small number of wild deer were in a panic, but your protective love and exceptional ability to know where to find safety led them to a rocky area shielded from the intense heat. When the family returned, they realized a miracle had taken place. You had saved everyone. A little singed and injured, you kept watch, safeguarding the family above and beyond the call of duty. Local media rightfully acknowledged your heroism. Odin, we wish you a life filled with joy and thank you for your special contribution to humanity, showing us the power and divine intelligence of animals. For outstanding fidelity to humans and animals alike, for your unconditional love towards all beings in need, and for being humans' best friend, we hereby applaud and celebrate the heroic deeds of the great guardian Pyrenees, Odin. May God's blessings always be with you and your loved ones. With gratitude, best wishes, and all my love, Supreme Master Ching Hai.
In addition to the award letter, Odin also received a crystalline plaque and a loving contribution of $2,000 from Supreme Master Ching Hai. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years. As a humble vessel for his, let us return for his, hers, compassion, and love toward his precious children. Our heartfelt congratulations to Odin for receiving the Shining World Hero Award. May God's blessings always be with you while carrying out your duty with intelligence and unconditional love. After a full and meaningful life of giving loving care and protection to others, treasured Odin recently passed on to this beautiful resting place where he will forever bask in God's loving embrace, receiving all the love he had so freely given while here on this earth with us. Amazing viewers, it was such a wonderful pleasure to have your precious company for today's program. Shining World Hero Award recipient, Odin, the Great Guardian Pyrenees. Up next is The Phoenix, Part 12 or 13, on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News, here on Supreme Master Television. May you receive God's bountiful blessings every day.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Be a hero. Be vegan. Save the world.